find it really hard to live and to be able to get all the necessities of life, and and not necessarily without a roof over their head. They might still have a roof over their head, but they might be struggling to provide for their family.
Material wealth is relative on a world scale. So us three here, assuming we're all Aussies, that makes us kings on a world scale. But we might be poor in Australia. So again, it's all relative. What do you mean by poor?
Struggling to get by, or I don't know, just keeping an eye on things more than you should be, or can't afford many things that you used to be able to afford.
Or someone who can't feed their family and, struggling that way. That's the important thing.
Anyone who's struggling to pay the bills, anyone who can't afford their mortgage, probably quite a lot of Australians at this point in time.
I suppose anybody earning less than $50,000 for family.
Someone who's living on the streets, someone who's significantly disadvantaged, someone who doesn't have access to education, someone who, for whatever reason, is not able to have a very positive experience living in society.
I would define a poor person as someone who has no ability to really enhance their world or change their world for better. They're restricted, whether that be economically, like financially, or whether it be mentally or emotionally or spiritually.
I don't really want to get started on the rich, but...
There's the mental, physical and spiritual again. But really, richness of spirit is the highest, I think, of those three.
People who's driving Aston Martin, people who lives in penthouses and this kind of thing.
Rich is like high roller, like do whatever you want when you want.
No worries with money, they can just spend it as it comes. Not have to worry about what they spend it on.
I'd say a rich person is just somebody that can pay their bills without having to worry about where the money's coming from.
$150,000, middle of the road.
Rich is generally defined by having lots of money, but that doesn't necessarily make you a very happy person.
Rich people are people who have a lot more money than me.
Jesus said, I came that you might have abundant life. And so I think abundance in life is so much bigger than money. So abundance in life is to do with family and community and kind of your own personal well-being as well. So I think richness is defined by a much broader kind of set of parameters than simply finance.
Rich is happiness and having inner peace and just finding grace with God.
People are happy.
Poor, straight up poor.
We haven't got a lot of money, but I don't consider myself poor at all.
No, I don't have a lot of money.
My husband was put off work yesterday, so what a great time.
But we're not poor.
I consider myself to be in the median.
Comfortable. That's why I'm in Australia for Christmas, so yeah, I'm comfortable.
Don't be surprised if you talk to anyone in the street who considers themselves a rich person today.
Well, we don't have to worry about our food, and we have enough money to come to Australia to travel, so I guess that's rich.
Rich. Not financially, but because I've just learned that life's too short not to be happy. So, and I got good friends and got close ties to my family, and I'm happy,
I consider myself to be an extremely rich person. Well, I have no money, but I have control of a lot of money, if you know what I mean. It's like not owning a house, but you've got friends where you can stay in their houses.
Helping people, 365 days a year is something that, I think the community needs to do a lot more effectively than it has in the past, myself included.
Giving of your time, giving of your money to organisations, or even starting up something yourself to help those kind of people even.
People who are very much poor and who are very much degraded, they should be helped a lot.
I think we all have a responsibility to share what we have, and if you can help anybody, then that's what you should do, no matter where you come from or anything, and everybody can help themselves and help their neighbours.
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know. It's not something I've given a lot of thought to lately.
I don't know, you do have a certain respect for the poor, because they are, people that are poor sort of know life in a different way, really.
It's true, everyone should help the others. They should look at their sufferings rather looking there for their luxuries.
Jesus meant Blessed are the good and decent, who have always been outright slaughtered, killed, genocided up by rich people with no guiding moral fabric.
When Jesus said that, he is appealing to people's the better side of people, to make sure that people who are less well off than you, that you do something to help them out and make their lives a little bit happier.
Being poor in spirit, I think, could also have to do with rich people having solidarity with the poor, and saying, you know what, I can't even, maybe even sympathise, let alone empathise with you for the situation that you're in. But it's choosing to stand and have solidarity with those people and taking action from that feeling of solidarity. It could have to do with those things as well.